All right, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you wherever you are on the African continent. Yes, on the continent of Africa, in Europe and in America. Wherever you are on the globe, you are highly welcome to this very Thursday morning edition. It is very special because there's so much breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. We don't have much time to waste, so we are going straight to the point. Chelsea have informed Napoli that they want the full £37.8 million. 37.8 million pounds clause in Romelu Lukaku's contract. They want the 37.8 million pounds clause in Lukaku's contract met and are currently not interested in a loan for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea are not interested in a loan for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea won a full £37.8 million, ladies and gentlemen, according to Matt Law. What does this mean? It simply means Napoli will have to pay the 37.8 million or Lukaku is back to Cobham. As we speak, Lukaku is at Cobham training with the reserve team. Yes. Now, if Napoli cannot meet this demand, that will simply means that next season we are going to be having Lukaku around Cobham. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how it is right now. You may ask, what about the deal between Chelsea and Victor Osimhen? Well, the only news we have right now, according to Fabrizio Romano, and he repeated it severally, he says people are saying that Chelsea left the race for Osimhen. I am not aware of this. He said he's not aware of that. People are saying that Chelsea are accelerating for Osimhen. He says he is not aware of that also. People are saying that Chelsea are getting closer for Osimhen on loan. And he again said, I am not aware of this. No changes for Osimhen. As of today, the interest remains. Chelsea's interest in Osimhen remains, but Osimhen doesn't want to go on loan. As of today, Chelsea's interest in Osimhen remains, but Osimhen doesn't want to go on loan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it looks like there is a standoff. Until an agreement is reached, then that deal could go through. But remember the first one I said to you? Romelu Lukaku was supposed to go to Napoli and Chelsea getting Victor Osimhen, right? Chelsea are demanding the cash payment of 37.8 million. Napoli want to get a deal done with Chelsea on Victor Osimhen. Napoli want a loan with an obligation to buy. Chelsea want a loan with an option to buy. Chelsea again want their player, Romelu Lukaku, cash down 37.8 million. So this is where the disagreement is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, in the coming weeks, in the coming days, I mean, it's gonna be tough. Currently, as we speak, the entire squad from the USA, they are expected to touch down in London. Yes, the rest of the preseason continues at Cobham. And remember, Chelsea have a game with Inter Milan, I think on Sunday, 11th. Our final preseason game against Inter Milan. It will be expected that Chelsea will win that game at all costs. There will not be any more excuse of the pitch. Oh, the American pitch is not good. The American pitch is artificial. This is going to be Chelsea's home game against Inter Milan. This will be the real test before the season begins. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you think. Right now, there is a standoff with Chelsea and Napoli regarding Victor Osimhen and Romelu Lukaku. But quickly, breaking news. You see, as we speak, Samu Omorodion to Chelsea, here we go. Yes, Samu Omorodion to Chelsea, here we go. Deal in place for 35 million as fixed fee from Atletico Madrid. 7-year contract for Omorodion at Chelsea. Already agreed as he's set for medical test. The player is set for medical test. Currently, the player is in the Olympic Games. Bayer Leverkusen and more clubs try to enter the race, but Omorodion joins Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, Samu Omorodion to Chelsea has gathered pace. And medical already booked for the player. Means that the player is at the verge of becoming Chelsea's player. Look, whether we like it or not, these owners, they know exactly what they are doing. They don't want to go in for a player that will come to be paid £200,000 per week. Samu Omorodion, for instance, coming to Chelsea right now on this 7-year contract. I will not be surprised if he's being given £70,000 a week. I will not be surprised. They are doing everything possible to cut down expenses and make more profit in the future. And you see, the amazing thing is that this Samu Omorodion, some weeks back, we've been hearing weeks ago, it seems like it will take something in the range of 50 million plus to get Omorodion, some weeks back. And that Gallagher will go for around 35 million to Atletico Madrid. Fast forward to now, Connor just got sold for slightly more than that of Samu Omorodion. Yes. Conor Gallagher just got sold to Atletico Madrid, slightly a little, more than the amount Chelsea is buying Samu Omorodion from Atletico Madrid. And the surprise thing about this whole deal for me is that Atletico Madrid, they are selling Samu Omorodion to Chelsea, and they are coming to the Premier League to buy a Premier League product, Julian Alvarez. They are buying Premier League product that we all have seen that is the best or a better option for Chelsea at this time compared to Samu Omorodion. If Samu Omorodion was that valuable, Atletico wouldn't have let him go. So, if you compare the amount Atletico Madrid are paying for Julian Alvarez plus the add-ons and the amount Atletico Madrid are selling Samu Omorodion, that tells you the value of the players. What Atletico has seen in Julian Alvarez and what they've seen in Samu Omorodion. Meaning that they know Samu Omorodion cannot take them to the Champions League. Samu cannot deliver for them the upcoming season. But he is a player Chelsea we are going in for. Are we buying him to send him on loan? Are we buying him to make use of him to compete with Nicolas Jackson? Or what is the sense? And look at the team Atletico Madrid are building. Conor Gallagher going to Atletico Madrid. Julian Alvarez going to Atletico Madrid. And Chelsea, we are buying kids. Inexperienced. This is the reason why I will have to revisit the US store. There's so much to talk about that. In my next episode, I'll have to revisit the US store. Now that we are back home to London, we will have to finalize the US store and put it in one context, and now we can get a way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take you far. Let me quickly leave you. It's your breakfast. So let me give you some shout outs, and I'll be back in the next hours for more exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, this one says, these are from George Elson. George Elson said, "My dear Salon, you are very special in terms of our team. You are very special." Yeah, he said, "My dear Salon, you are very special in terms of our team Chelsea FC analysis. You do it very well. I'm very proud of you. I watched all 5 preseason matches played and I lost hope. Not my word. If Maresca will keep using Badashele and the board fails to take in Osimhen, mark my word, this season we will be in trouble again, and my fellow Blues don't expect anything good. We are going to be in an intensive trouble." These guys are not sportsmen. I am George Elson from Malawi. George Elson from Malawi, big shout out to you out there. I love you so much. Keep your comments coming in. I appreciate you so much. And your messages are very, very clear here. Look, share the video and like the video. And let me hear from you in the comment section together. Well, this one's coming from my good friend Sadiq Adeleke. He says, You only read 1 out of my 2 comments, and I don't like it, Mr. Selom. My goodness. I read 1 out of your 2 comments. Well, Sadiq, the truth is that yes, I saw your comments, but if I want to be reading all, I will not be able to read others also theirs. And because of the times, for time's sake, that is why I'm pleading. If you guys can just summarize it, then it will be easy for me to I can also read others. As you can see, 50 comments will come in and I'll read only 5 or 6 or 7. You understand it? So please forgive me. I'll do my best next time. I have taken note of this. All right. Now you give me another second one. He said, Mr. Selom, I'm not blaming him. He has said it all in his first press conference at Chelsea. He should open up to the owners in order to bail him out in his problems. Sadiq Adeleke, talking about our coach, right? Oh, okay. Big shout out to you out there, Sadiq Adeleke, my good friend. This one says, good evening from here, sir. I said before, I like what happens this preseason. Yes, I like it. It's better to lose all our preseason and correct our mistakes before the season kicks off. Then we to win all our preseason. Oh, than we winning all our preseason and started losing our EPL games. And Chelsea should call Chalobah back and let Badasheli go. For us to lose against Madrid, the defenders fault because of Badasheli on seriousness. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there, Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Colin Wisdom from Ghana says Maresca will be hot when the season starts. He should stop blaming Pochettino. No hope for the season ahead. Well, dear friends, like Michael said from Lagos, it's better we lose the game in preseason and then the mistakes can be corrected. So let's just keep hope alive. Let's see what happens against Inter Milan. Then from there we know. Yeah. This one says, Selom, that lack of winning in USA talk gives no room for relaxation, for they know they should work the other time. They win almost everything, and that gave the relaxed mind. You saw what happened. All right, they should not relax. They should not. Yes, when we won against Club America, there was a little bit of complacency, I believe. That is what you tried to say. All right, big shout out to you out there. Your name is what? You've not given your name. Please send me your name. I can see your email says Felix. Send me your names and wherever you are watching from, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to you out there. Colin Wisdom from GA Ghana and Felix, I believe you are in Nigeria. All right. This one says, why our coach still give Badasheli chance to play? Ask again. I think this name is Mohammed what? Ali. All right. Big shout out to you out there, Mohammed. Yeah. Then the next one from Chris Williams say Chelsea played very well. Yeah, but the defenders always make mistakes again. Chelsea players are all kids and has no experience. Guid supposed to be scoring goals, but he's still a kid and doesn't have much experience, and he needs to be loaned out. Chelsea doesn't have wingers. Madrid should be sold or loaned out. Sterling should be sold, and Modric should be loaned out, if not sold. Maresca should request for a prolific striker like Osimhen. He should push more on that Osimhen deal. Tell Chelsea board and owners to get you a prolific striker. Madrid want Chelsea because they are well experienced and Chelsea lack experience. You see, the truth is, this coach coming in, he accepted the deal and spoke to accept the players available. He accepted the deal because he was being told this is what the direction we want to take. We are not going to buy you 100 million players again. We're going to buy you 18 years, 19 years. Do you like it? And he said yes. He agreed to it. So now if he is to go back and tell them, no, I want this, I want that, then he will be, nudging on his own contract agreement with the club. That is the difficulties in there. So if the owners are watching and they are not happy about the current development, 2 things to do. Either the coach, you get rid of him, or you provide him in what actually he needs to fix the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris William from Nigeria, big shout out to you out there. This one says, Gallagher and Chalobah is very important for Chelsea. I agree with you perfectly. I agree that Gallagher should be, Trevor Chalobah should be recalled back into the squad. Yes, I agree on that. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, please don't sell Chalobah. Looking at the back, please bench the Badasheli. It's the problem at Chelsea. Please. and get Osimhen for us. Looks Rider from Zambia, up Chelsea. Looks Rider from Zambia. Big shout out to you out there. Very good morning to you, my brother. Looks Rider from Zambia. It was the evening, Mr. Selon. It's high time Chelsea call Chalobah. Yeah, it's a high time we call Chalobah back into the squad. Good afternoon from here. The problem is the defenders, not the coach. The coach just need to correct one or two things on the defense, and Maresca need to change the build-up. That's where our problem is coming from. Secondary, we need a dangerous left and right wingers. Sterling and Noni is not team players. They are very selfish, and we also need a quality striker like Osimhen. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, let me leave you guys. I should be back with more exclusives and explosives in the coming hours. See you when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.